Okay, so I wanted to make a real quick video on replacing a starter on a V6 1990 Toyota pickup truck. This is two-wheel drive. I don't know if there's any four-wheel drive. This is not a Tacoma. I don't think it's a Tacoma. I believe it's just a pickup truck. But it's 1990. I don't know what years they range from. Could be late 80s, could be, you know, to mid 90s. But anyway, this is how I found out is the best way to remove the starter. So we are underneath the car, and here is where the starter sits. Let's see if I can get a good angle there. So this is where it goes. And to take it out, it is extremely difficult, so it does not go through here because you have steering linkages, you have cross beams, you have transmission coolant lines, you have a sway bar, and you got another cross beam here and all kinds of crap. So what I have found to do is try to situate it this way. And what you're going to do is you're going to finagle. So it's very heavy. So what I did was, this is actually going back in. This is a new one. But essentially behind here, this bar here is actually a torsion bar. So this suspension actually uses a twisting force to push down on the control arm that is here in order to push down on the wheel to keep this elevated. If you notice, there is no spring anywhere. This is actually the spring. So this long bar, you cannot start messing with it and start taking it off, because you're going to mess with your suspension ride height unless you want to do all that. But what I have learned the hard way is you can get it through all this space here, even though it's a pain in the butt. But what you do is you essentially get this thing started. It's nice and heavy. You squeeze it in. Whoa. And essentially you just wiggle it till you get it in there. I am doing this one-handed because I'm holding, ouch, my phone, which is what I use for recording, with the other hand. So I am trying to do both of them at the same time without bashing myself in the face. So let's see. So little by little, we're clearing all these sections, getting it through there. It's just twisting and wiggling and trying to find the fit. So let's make sure it doesn't get snagged on anything. I'm going to use both hands now because I cannot do this. I'm going to pause you for 2 seconds. Once I get it in, I will give you an update. 1 second, a flash. Okay, so actually I have just wiggled it in. Probably took me about literally 1 or 2 minutes to finally finagle it through. There's a lot of very limited space, but it could be done. It just takes a little bit of finessing around, twisting it and turning it, trying to get it in there. So actually it's still loose. I just actually put it in the wrong way. I had it upside or backwards, or upside down, I guess you could say. But I got it in, and just use both of my hands. Try to find any little space where I could squeeze my other hand around, and ouch. Once you get it in there, once you line it up, all you do is you get the bolts and you start putting it in by hand, with one hand holding it. Let's see, I think it's this one here. This is a believe it's a 14 millimeter. Yep, it's 14 millimeter. It's 2 bolts. One goes on the starter side, and the other one goes on the up here somewhere. One goes on the transmission side, right up here. Where is that? Right there. So just wanted to give you more of a tip on how to get it past all this crap, but it's going to be between the transmission and the torsion bar here. There's a little gap here. Squeeze it in through here, run it along past this bar through here and there. And I don't know if it has good depth on the video, but essentially you're just going to get it through here, and once you get it around here, right here, it's going to be a little finicky, but it could be done. Just trying to angle it up and down. Just take your time and don't try to do it quickly, because the harder and faster you try to do it, it's not going to be as easy. It always seems to be that at times that way. So I'm gonna bolt this up real quick, and then I will show you the last couple of plugs, connectors, connections. As far as the positive, well, this is the hot wire that goes to the battery, and then down here is the signal wire. I want to show you what that looks like once I get these in. So it'll take me a couple of minutes, and yeah, I'll be back in a flash. All right, here we go. So that's what it looks like. This is the positive wire, and here is the signal wire, and that's connected. There's the 14 millimeter, and then the other one on the top. That one right there, you see the tip of my fingertip, that's the other 14. There you go. That's how you do it.